Welcome back to Indigenous Food Friday. Today we are going to make stuffed acorn squash. This is so easy and you'll have a whole meal all in one, unless you want to have like a meat or a protein to go with this. But this is going to have protein in the wild rice. It's going to have your squash, which is loaded with nutrients, some maple syrup, of course. And it all bakes together and it is so delicious. I know you're gonna love it. So let's get started. So first thing, take your acorn squash and you have to kind of estimate where the center is gonna be, the hollow point, because we're gonna cut the top off and then gut it. So I'm estimating about right here. Pretty good, all right. So now now we're just going to remove the seeds and the stringy guts on the inside. And then save the seeds if you haven't already. I always try to make sure I have at least a minimum of 2 years worth of seeds. That way, if I have a bum crop, if I need to gift some seeds, or if something happens to my seeds, I've got more to replace it. So always a minimum of 2 years worth of your seeds and you'll be set. So we've cleaned that out. Acorn squash is relatively easy to clean out. It's not like a pumpkin where it takes quite a while. So it's pretty easy. So we're just going to clean that out. And you're going to love how easy this is. So now we've got our Mnomen. This came from, I believe it's Red Lake, or it could be. Anyway, make sure you are getting wild rice that comes from Ojibwe, Potawatomi, or Ottawa, Anishinaabe. That way you're supporting the indigenous people that harvest it. Make sure it's done honorably, and sustainability is always key. So now I'm just going to add 1 tablespoon of wild rice. Now this kind that I got, by the way, this wild rice has already been rinsed and cleaned, so I don't need to clean it again. But if you get wild rice that hasn't been cleaned, you're going to want to rinse it a couple of times to get all that dust off. So just pour, so 1 tablespoon each wild rice. And then 3 tablespoons of water in each one. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, now I'm just going to put about a ½ teaspoon of sunflower oil in each one. Perfect. And then a pinch of salt, and I get it around on the outside too. Okay. Now with the maple syrup. So when this is all done cooking, you're going to have wild rice on the inside, all ready to eat, and it's going to be delicious. If you want to add cinnamon to this, you're more than welcome to as well. I'm going to add probably a tablespoon of maple syrup to each one. And yes, I do kind of line the rim with a little bit of the maple syrup as well. And this maple syrup was just finished processing yesterday. So you can't get that much fresher. If you don't have access to pure maple syrup that you can do on your own, find someone who has it. You know, make friends with your neighbors. They might have something that you need, and they might have something that you need, and you might have something that they need. So it's reciprocal. And then always, if you do gather something from them, gift them with some of your food. It's all about being reciprocal in your give and take. So now I'm going to take out some foil so we can wrap it up nice. I like to go like make a plus sign across. So this way and then this way. Perfect. We'll put our little guy on there. And then don't forget his little lid. Try to match it up with the way he was naturally. And then we're going to close it up. Perfect. He's ready. And putting the maple syrup around the rim adds flavor, of course, but it also helps the top to stick. So it'll stay where it needs to be. So wrap that up nice and snug. Perfect. Okay, and then I'm going to bake these in the oven at 350 degrees for 1 hour. Let's do that, and I'll meet you back here. Bison or venison or beef, whatever. So here you are. I hope you enjoy it. If you make it, let me know. Let me know what you think. Drop it in the comments. And until next time, Bomba P.